Hello, Madonna fans and friends. This is Mariam from Madonna Everybody Fan Club, and we are one day away, you guys. One day from the greatest show on earth, and it is going to take place at Copacabana Beach in Brazil. And it's historic. I mean, the numbers, as we talked about in the last episode, are crazy big, and that's just a projection. So we know that it's going to get even crazier once the day approaches. But there are some more little details that we've discovered since our last video that we're going to go over. Again, straight from the resources down in Brazil, thanks you to Guilherme, who gave me this information and translated for me. Globo magazine, Folia, and I think EOL. I might have that wrong, so I apologize. Are some of the sources we're going to source here, as Madonna is now and has been in Brazil for the last week. So let's talk about it. This is such a wonderful photo of her in her hotel. And she arrived on April 29th in the morning, early in the morning, on private jet from Mexico City, finishing up her tour there in Mexico City. Those amazing shows, 5-night stint, and she headed straight to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, on Tom Jobim International Airport in a private hangar when she arrived, so there was no chance to see her as she made her way to Copacabana Palace Hotel, which is actually just across the street from the stage where she will be performing. Super convenient for her and everyone on the crew. Over 200 personnel, dancers, and everyone working and associated with the show, taking up 90 rooms of the hotel. And one of the things I found interesting in the article was that there's even a walkway, and maybe they constructed it for this very event, from the hotel, Copacabana Palace, to the stage. So wondering how that's going to work in terms of, is there anything that they were thinking of as far as that, or if that was already in place, or how that was worked out. But what the Queen wants, the Queen gets. So that's really exciting. She has made an appearance at the window of the hotel to take a look at the beach and everything going on out there, um, giving fans a glimpse of her. And um, otherwise, she's been kind of, basically hard at work from Tuesday on. She's been working on they've been working on a lot of the technical tests. Everything is double the size. So they're going to really want to go through this with a fine-tooth comb and make sure everything is ready to go because it's even bigger, and we're going to get into some of those details in the next slide. So since Tuesday, April 30th, there have been a series of lighting tests and sound checks as we approach the final date of May 4th, the big historic event that's going to take place at Copacabana Beach of the Celebration Tour finale. And some of that stuff has been surfacing on some of the Madonna groups, which is so amazing. Drowned Madonna just had some footage. She was doing a sound check, burning up. And also in the article was mentioned that she was working on Live to Tell. There was some lighting tests for that and inclusions of the photos, some of the people that have passed away from HIV/AIDS, also some of the Brazilian notable people that have passed away. It's been added to the presentation. Um, and some of the elements we all know from the show, such as the disco ball that comes down, and so they describe some of that. And I've seen, I think it was Madonna News, that showed some of the footages of the testing for Live to Tell. You can hear the backing tracks and them checking on all of that. So that's been surfacing. And so that's getting us more and more excited. There is a lot of rumors about, I know MLDC Podcast talked about the possibility of 3 other songs being added to the show. And of course, that makes us to wonder, what 3 songs would it be? Um, but let's get to the staging first. I wanted to once again reiterate that the stage setup is twice the size of the original Celebration Tour stage that we are all familiar with. There will be 3 catwalks that we kind of talked about the sizing dimensions of those in a previous video. and one elevator. But when they were talking about live to tell lighting tests, they weren't sure if she's going to be doing the floating that she does in the box in the performance because of the way everything is set up for this show. But I'm guessing if there's an elevator there, that would seem to indicate that there was going to be some similarities. Maybe it won't be exactly the same, but there'll be some elements similar to it because the idea there is that she's kind of letting those tributes be the center stage in that performance, as the effects keep changing with the screens. But as I was scouring Drowned Madonna for some news for tonight, I noticed that we have an interview from Anitta. I remember we were talking about this because the magazine Globo had said that she was canceling for the Met Gala, which is on May 6th. And turns out she addressed it in an interview. Someone asked her about it, and she's like, "Well, I was going to go, but considering how important this event is, I am canceling and I'll come to the Met Gala next year." Now, I was watching uh, Access Hollywood the other day, and it seems the theme for the Met Gala this year is it's being hosted by J Lo and I think Bad Bunny, so it may have been having a more of a Latin theme, which makes sense for her to have been a part of that. But again, it's Madonna. You want to be there for that. Over 1.5 million people and your home country, and so I'm glad she made that decision, which leads us to wonder of the three songs that are rumored, is one of them going to be their duet? Because she did mention it in the interview piece. Thank you, Drowned Madonna, for this piece. And I kind of think that it would be, and I also think it's possible. That would be like an encore, maybe. We will have to see. Of course, the sheer fan reception for Madonna being in Brazil with such a huge fan community there has been crazy intense, and Madonna being right there, staying right there at Copacabana Palace, just across from the stage, making it super convenient for the sound checks and for the show. But at the same time, everyone wants a glimpse of her, and so there have been a lot of fans camped out around the front of her hotel area, and she's trying to get a little bit of privacy, and it isn't going so well for her. But um, in the meantime, she's been, basically getting ready for the shows. She did meet with, I'm forgetting the name now, but he's a very important reporter there in Brazil who had met with her before back in 2012 and had done an interview with her. But apparently, she did not want any interviews during the tour, at least not in person. So they didn't record it, but they did meet and did talk, and he's going to do a recap of their discussions on his show. So when I get more information about that from Guilherme, I'll let you guys know about that. But yeah, so there's not a lot of press footage or press coverage as far as interviews. And I think back to, it's been a while since she's done anything while on the road. I mean, maybe 1990, she did a little bit. I mean, she does some here and there, like interviews while she's on tour, but yeah, she's usually focused on the tour. Um, I know that her kids are having a super fun time, is what the article said, being in Brazil. I know that they said Mercy was practicing her piano playing in the hotel room and getting a tune up on the piano to prepare for the show. So that's super exciting. Just imagine if you could be hearing that while you're, walking by, hearing that amazing piece that she does before Bad Girl. So it's very exciting for all of them because, just the sheer size of it. We talked about the pit area, up to just a shy of 10,000 people just in the VIP area, let alone everywhere else where people are going to be, the security levels and just everything. If you want to go over some of those details we talked about in previous articles, make sure you check out the last two videos. We go through a lot of the details about what they're going to need to do for the scope of this event. And also, I wanted to add, we did talk about the broadcast. It will be broadcast on television because of how an historic event it is. And we discussed the few of the stations there. They're going to have Global TV, and multi-show. I tried to look up on Google if there's any streaming that we are going to have here in the United States, but I couldn't find anything. So if anyone knows about anything between now and then that we can have access to other than YouTube or what people will be filming, let us know. Globo does have a YouTube channel. I don't know if they're going to put anything up there, so I would check Globo TV and just keep an eye on it. And if we find out anything about that at any moment, we will come and give you all the latest breaking updates on where you need to watch this. But those are a lot of the details. And if you're in Brazil and you have some details you want to share with us, please go in the comments and let us know if there's anything you've been hearing, any articles or any news footage you've been seeing that we can share with the audience here because we're all in this together. This is such an important music event, an important Madonna event. This is historic, and we want to be able to all be on the same page so we can enjoy this together. Once again, I want to thank all of you here for joining us at Madonna Everybody Fan Club channel. And I am beyond thankful and grateful because the last two videos, not just all of you watching and commenting and being a part of the community, but many of you who have subscribed and given us your vote of confidence to what we are doing. I want to share some honest realities with you guys because I know some of you are wondering about the audio quality and some other elements. I'm actually visually impaired and I don't have the technology to do the professional videos. So I send these videos over to Guilherme and he edits them in Brazil for us on this channel, which he runs. And so I'm the Madonna mega fan here in California. And because of my disability, I have this amazing partner who helps me in every way. And I just want to appreciate him, but I also want to thank all of you for supporting us because I know there are videos and podcasts and channels and websites. You can definitely find stuff a lot more professional and slicker as I'm continuing to try and learn and grow with my visual challenges. Um, but your patience is, we will greatly reward it. We have so many things we are working on and building and creating for all of you. This fan club has been going on since 1991, if you can believe it. I started it when I was about 17 years old. And I was inspired by Icon, and I wanted to make something that fans could come together and share being a fan and what it means to them. Everyone, all of us, everybody. So to be able to continue to do it as technology has changed through the years, as I've changed through the years, is a great honor. And I just want to thank all of you for supporting that. We do have a Facebook group where we do a lot more stuff, including contests, giveaways, fan of the month, interviews, and more. But we're also going to continue to expand here. And if you have things you'd like to see more of, definitely let us know. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait for Saturday. I cannot wait to hear what is going on. Just seeing the images of her performing for that many people, I think I'll just be so emotional. I think we all will. It's a great moment for Brazilians. It's a great moment for everyone who's a fan, and this whole journey of this concert from the beginning to through the ups and downs that we all went through together to arrive at this moment. This is something we've been waiting for. This is something she deserves to have this acclaim, to have this moment. And I just want to thank all of you. And let's get back together after we see it. Let's talk about it after we see it and review it and just be just be like, wow, what a show, what a tour, what a woman. So thank you guys. Thank you all so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Are you looking for a great Madonna fan club to join? We have the place you need to be at Madonna Everybody Fan Club. Not only this channel, but we also have a Facebook group and a Facebook page titled Madonna Everybody Fan Club. You should definitely come check us out and join. We have contests, fan of the month, features, articles, and a great community for you to get to know and share your Madonna love with other fans. We also would love for you to comment, like, and subscribe on this video and tell us what you think. What do you like to see more of in this channel? We're here for you, and Madonna fans rock. So have a great day. Thank you.